So, as promised, I am at my parents' house. There's Maisie right there. Chancey's laying down there too. They were snoring a minute ago, but now they're both woken up because I started talking. But I wanted to go to bed at 8 o'clock so badly. I was so tired, but I was like, I need to write. And I couldn't write because I needed to put my computer on charge. I couldn't write at 8 o'clock. So then I waited for my computer to be fully charged, and I wrote again tonight. And today I got to 41,758 words, which is a lot. On the website, it says that my projected finish date, if I keep going at this rate, will be November 15th, which is crazy because that's only 3 days away, and that's only half of the month. Again, I would like to emphasize that this is not good, and I know that it's not good. As I write, sometimes I stop and I'm like, oh my god, this is so bad, and I'm like, just keep going. Obviously I'm not purposely writing things that are bad, but I just know that the story doesn't flow very well. There's a lot of stuff that is in there that probably doesn't need to be, and there's other stuff that does need to be in there and does need to be explained better, stuff like that. But that's what editing's for, right? I guess, if I ever do that, which I don't know if I will, but yeah, I'm really excited because I'm at 40,000 words. I'm 9,000 words away, which is literally in the home stretch, and that's crazy to me because I was not really sure that I was going to be able to do this, especially not in half the time. So I don't want to jinx anything, knock on wood, but yeah. I think I've probably said this every video that I've taken, but I did not want to write today. Again, I'm just hitting this wall and I don't want to do it, but I got to 43,778 words, so that was, I wrote about 2,000 words tonight, and I should keep writing because I'm kind of on a roll, and I'm at a place where I could definitely keep writing and knock out some more words, but I'm just not going to. I'm just going to push that off and wait till tomorrow. According to their website, even if I only wrote 346 words per day, I would still finish by the 30th, which is really encouraging because at this point I'm just oh my god, I don't want to write anymore. I've hit that place. So I'm so glad that I've made myself keep writing whenever I felt like it, and I made myself get so much done in the beginning because I know that these last couple thousand words are going to be a struggle. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You'll see me again tomorrow, and I'll be wearing the same thing because these are my pajamas. I did not write very much tonight. My total ended up being 44,117, which isn't bad. Again, I'm still very much ahead, but I only wrote 300 something words tonight, which is definitely not as much as I would have liked to, but that's okay. Sometimes that happens. It is snowing outside, which is really exciting, and I think it's going to snow a good bit. I might not have to go to work tomorrow. I also got a call from the place that I sent my resume to, so I'm going to call them back tomorrow because I was at work when they called me. So all of that's happening, and it's really exciting, but also is making me anxious. So I'm gonna go upstairs and put on 10 Things I Hate About You and wind down because I love the movie 10 Things I Hate About You. I don't care if it's it's so good, and fight me if you disagree. I don't care. That's all. First and foremost, I did not write any words today because something else happened that made it so I did not have time. So I called the place back who called me and was like, we're interested in talking to you, we received your application, all of that. So I called them back and I didn't get anyone, and I figured that might happen because it snowed a lot here and I got called off of work, and so I figured not a lot of them went into the office or whatever. So then later on in the day I get a call back from a random number, and I almost didn't answer, but I was like, just answer it. It's not the number that has been calling you earlier, but maybe it's them again. So it was them, and they were like, okay, we don't know if you got our message. And I was like, yeah, I did. I tried to leave a message for you guys. And they were like, oh yeah, that's fine. They were like, we'd like you to come in for an interview. Are you available Friday or Monday? And I was like, I'm available Friday, meaning tomorrow. So I'm doing that. I'm going and doing an interview tomorrow. And then she said something about it'll be 4 of us, and make sure you bring your portfolio and all of this stuff. And I was like, yeah, my portfolio. Definitely have one of those. I'm a professional. So, I spent all night putting that together. Like, I have stuff that I've done. I just didn't have it all together in one place. But I'm also embarrassed because I had to print it tonight, and I was trying to print everything in color, but the color printer, like, ran out of color, and it's midnight, so I'm not gonna, like, drive to Walmart to get color for the printer. So they're just printed not very well, and it's not my best foot forward. So I'm really nervous, but I'm also like, it's okay. Worst case scenario, like, you don't get the job, you still have a job, you're fine, there'll be other jobs that come up. So I'm trying to, like, keep myself balanced, and I'm also just anxious because I didn't write tonight, and I know that obviously this is, like, more pertinent because it's happening tomorrow. So yeah, I'll let you know. I haven't told any of my family because I didn't want them to, like, be all like, oh yay, and then, like, me not get it and then be like, so I'm stressed. This has been 2 minutes of me just ranting. I need to go to bed, but I'm not tired because I'm anxious, so wish me the best. You'll find out what happens. I went to my job interview today, and I think that it went okay. I don't feel like I ever have a good feeling for how they went afterwards, but I don't think that it went bad, so that's good. They have other interviews set up, so who knows what'll happen with that. But I did it. I went to the interview, and that's all I can do. So I came back and I finally wrote again today, which is really good. I am at 46,123 words, and I'm like finally in a writing mood again. I think because I had like the 2 days where I barely wrote anything, and yesterday I didn't write at all. So I'm finally back into the mood of writing, and that's exciting. Also, I didn't wear my makeup like this to the interview. This was I put on after the interview, so don't worry about that. But yeah, I'm excited about my book. I'm excited about the way the interview went, and hopefully it'll just be good news for a little bit longer. So I'm only at 46,571 words today, which means I've only written a little over 400 words since I updated you last night. I swear it's not my fault. Elizabeth and I went to trivia tonight, and while we were there, she was telling me that she watched a Crossroads with Shawn Mendes and the Zac Brown Band, which to a lot of people is probably like, I don't care about either of them, but I care a lot about both of them. The Zac Brown Band is my favorite country band. They're so good, and I love so many of their songs, and I love Shawn Mendes, and them together was amazing, and I had to watch all of the songs that were available for me to watch on YouTube, and that's why I didn't get to write very many words today. But hopefully I'm going to write after I take this. I just got distracted, and I'm gonna blame Elizabeth. So I am back in my apartment, but I didn't write anything tonight because Elizabeth and I were working on the puzzle. So I am at somewhere. I'm at hold on. Okay, so I just looked. I'm at 49,057 words, which is crazy because that is so close to 50,000, but my story is not going to end at 50,000. I want to finish the story and not just reach 50,000 because I know that's going to take more words than that, which is also just weird because I remember saying, like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it to 50,000, like, I don't know if I have enough story, and like now I don't know how much longer it's going to take. But my goal is to hopefully finish the story. My original goal was 50,000 words, but I didn't even think that my story would end up being 50,000 words, so it was always to finish the story. So that's exciting, but I didn't write. I mean, I wrote last night, which counts for today, but I didn't actually write tonight. So, oops.